Hi guys, these are the pants that I will be making over today. First thing you do is cut your slits in your knees just the way you want it. I just did this because I didn't want to cut them without having them on because I didn't want to cut them in the wrong space. So yeah, then you take them off and start cutting away, cutting your slits in it, distressing them however you want. Yeah, putting all your holes in them, just however you want to damage them up. I wanted minimal. I didn't want a whole lot. So yeah, I had those hideous bands at the bottom, so I cut those off, and then continue to do my cutting. Threw them in the washing machine, in the dryer. Mine's probably needed washing anyway, so I just went ahead and washed them, and then I put them in the dryer. That's it. Once you get them out the dryer, then you want to, before you get them out the dryer, you want to lay your paper down on the floor. Or you can use a sheet. Some people, use sheets. I think, one video where a lady put a sheet down. Whatever you have. I just had this paper I've had for years. I got probably at Michael's or Joann somewhere with a half-off coupon. And so I had the paper already. So I thought it was a good solution to put down. So I won't have paint everywhere. And you do need to cover your floor because you don't want to get, or wherever you're going to do it, you don't want to get paint everywhere. So yeah. Ooh, that floor is hard on the knees, honey. Let me tell you that. So yeah, then you grab your pants after they've dried and, got a little fray on them. And you get ready to get set up. So you're going to need your paint. I had two makeup brushes that I pulled out my stash. They were old brushes I had. Then I got some fabric paint. So you're going to need fabric paint. I got these from Joann's. I think I bought a 24 pack. So I have a bag full of different colors. So I decided to pull those out, and then you need a paper plate. At least that's what I used. And so you're gonna put your colors on that plate and splash or splatter after doing so. So all I did was squeeze the paint on the plate and just kind of threw it like a sling, threw it to the pants. And that seemed to work well. I did realize, however, that I needed water, which you'll see coming up. I had to get up and go and get water so that I can rinse off between each color. And I did realize that once I put when I put the brush in the water, the brush was kind of wet, then it was easier to splatter, as you'll see coming up. Well, I wiped the brush off that one time, but it's trial and error, right? So you'll see going forward that the brush was wet and the splatter was better. Not necessarily runny, but it was better. My color choice was the red. I mean, not red. The yellow, the blue, and the white, and the gold color. Not sure, no specific reason why I chose these colors, but I have plenty of colors, so I was like, okay, these are my 4. Of course, you can use 5, 10, 15, whatever you want. That's just what I chose to use. And now I think yellow is gonna be my dominant color, and so yeah. I like them so far. I was impressed with myself. I was like, okay, yeah, I can do this. And just keep doing. If you need to add more, like I did here, I wanted a little bit more yellow. I just went in and just splattered away. surprisingly, I didn't get any paint on the floor, and I got minimal on the paper, so that was great. So I made my own little patches to put on my pants. So what I did was cut them out of some old fabric, and you can do the same thing. And I took mine to the sewing machine and just put some stitches around it. I know they're not perfect. They're not meant to be perfect. I don't want them perfect. And then so I grabbed my fabric glue, and that's the brand that I used. And then I just glued them to my pants. And that's it. Hope you like them.